Across the rugged terrain of Colorado and Wyoming, 10 unlikely riders pursue an elusive mountaintop destination called Phantom Lake. Among them are a single grad student,
It's just me and Alexa. Alexa can't give me a hug.
a photographer and tinkerer,
This is pretty sweet. If you don't have a pair of these, you need to get them.
an adventure-starved accountant,
I'm domesticated. I need an adventure, please.
a second career jazz singer,
This really is real. This is really happening.
a college student,
This is my valid motorcycle's license, in case you were
a
wondering.
multi-business entrepreneur,
As far as my off-roading experience, there's a first time for everything. Take that, Rockies!
a semi-retired lobbyist,
You gotta keep that smile. Oh yeah.
a quiet engineer,
Hopefully I make some more close friends on this trip coming up.
and a diligent young father.
I have a fear of heights. I overcome that fear.
Longtime pastor, adventurer, and father figure Brian Tome will lead the way.
Jesus tells a story about God. He says what God does is he gives different.
To make it to the end, they must overcome mental fatigue, physical fatigue, and even the landscape itself. Will these riders have the determination, stamina, and courage to make it to the end?
I wake up every day and I say to God, God, whatever you got going on today, I want to be a part of it. We're going to do something really unorthodox in taking inexperienced riders on this trip. You got to be in a situation that's foreign to what you're used to. New riders are going to be challenged. I have this feeling that everyone has an adventure that they're on. I want to see real people in the real world with real life adventures learn how to conquer them. That's why I want to do this trip with people who need it. We're not in a difficult position. We don't grow the way we could grow. I learn when things are difficult. I learned when I get smacked in the mouth. I learn when I fall down. I don't want to fail because I didn't try hard enough. Some people would say, well, you're a pastor. Shouldn't you just be doing Bible studies? I'm about making real men and women stronger, and this is a way that I found that does it. We started having the idea for a series around motorcycles when we realized that it relates to real life. 7 others. All of us have adventures in our life. We have challenges in our life. And so a motorcycle and camping are just some physical things that, believe it or not, oftentimes correlate to some of the personal adventures and challenges that we're all doing.
The goal today, this is decision day. The goal is that we walk out of this room and we have the cast for this adventure trip. Make your teams, everybody.
If you're nervous, that's probably why we invited you here. There's people who really had their stuff together and are great riders and have been out west and this and that. They weren't going to round 2. This is not a riding competition. We want to sort of stretch us a bit. You're not impressing anybody if you're a great rider. You're not impressing anybody to go through the sand pit at 50 miles an hour if you can. Just look at today as a fun thing. You're gonna have fun today. Whether or not you're gonna go to the next level or not is a bunch of variety of factors. You really can't mess this up. We just need to see where you are.
Everybody voted for Thomas. Is that right?
Yeah.
We're not grading only on riding ability. There's a whole range of things that we're looking at.
You know, another 5 out of 6 is...
Yeah.
Exactly. So we have 3 votes for Bradley and 3 votes for Randy. Everybody gets 2 votes. So you can double up on somebody, or you can split it. And we're looking for 2 spots right here. Okay. I think this is our crew, guys. This is our list of riders. Let that sink in. What does that feel like?
From this point out, I'm your contact. We're actually going to go to my favorite place in the whole world, Phantom Lake. It's called Phantom Lake for a reason. It will be the hardest riding you will have done in your life. Not everyone here is going to get there. You could have mechanical breakdown, emotional breakdown. You could be physically just like, I can't do it. We're not just trying to all have a good adventure. We're trying to have something that's going to tap into something physically for you that's going to tap into the real life adventure you have back home. I want you to get to Phantom Lake.
I want Brad in the back, and I want the two ladies in front of him. We're gonna see if we can maybe get you guys synced up at all. And then whatever order you want to go in front of that, that's fine. I'm gonna change up our order as time goes on, as I get a sense of, where our riding skills are, how we're riding, all that stuff. Guy, thank you for the adventure you've invited us into. Thank you for the day we're gonna have. Thank you that we don't have rain today. I thank you for the courage of everybody here. And God, just put your grace on this ride, this trip, everybody's life. Help us to enjoy each other, enjoy you, and enjoy an amazing week-long adventure. And I pray these things according to your name. Amen. Our first day and our first goal, Telluride. Should be an easy day, 6 hours of riding on the highway. Very sane, very predictable, should be a piece of cake. Here's where it all starts, boys and girls. Every person on a bike is a self-contained unit. They're not getting any help. They are carrying their own water, their own food, and all of their supplies. This is the way adventure riding works in the real world, and you could do this. I feel like a father figure with these folks. I've got more knowledge than they do. I've got more experience on this trail than they do. I've had more nights out camping than they do. So while they're not of my own DNA, and I'm not carrying them financially like many dads do, I definitely have a role of nurturing them and protecting them and pushing them.
We cannot see the rest of the riders. I think they're maybe 400 yards ahead of us or something.
Keep a lookout for David on the side of the road.
Gas tank, and I didn't double check that. Somebody messed with the bike since I left it, and it made the water.
I have another. So do you have any gas? You need
I think I need a little gas right now to get me to a station, and then I want to put dry gas in because I don't want to. I'm a little anxious about what God might have to strip out of me, and I feel like that may happen on this trip. I'd really like to know what it is so that I can prepare for it, right?
What should be an easy start turns into a cluster really fast. We've got a guy who's got gas tank issues and fuel issues. We've got Sarah who stalls on the middle of the highway. We've got people who are getting separated and lost. They're ending up in downtown Denver, tens of miles away from where I am, having a beer. I'm about to lose my freaking mind.
I'm Sarah Cooney. This is my hog. Just doing a little work. I mostly ride this scooter. It's adorable. Off-roading experience is I've ridden on the sidewalk a little bit to get to the road. My biggest source of pain or challenge is the fact that I don't have a family of my own yet, because I kind of thought at this point in my life I would. Being single, there are positive things about it, but there are definitely things that are difficult. It's just me and Alexa, and Alexa can't give me a hug.
Now Patty's bike won't start.
I didn't think about the fear at all when I applied for the trip. And that's the main thing that I feel like I have to conquer.
We are not out of Denver. Right now we're burning daylight. It's now 2:42. We got at least 6 hours to get where we are for a hard day tomorrow. So clock is ticking. It's hot out here. It's 100 degrees. People are a bit frazzled, and I don't know what's going on in people's minds. I don't know if they're wondering, I shouldn't have done this, what's going on. I don't know if there's doubt, uncertainty, but we're gonna plow on. We're just waiting for everybody to show up right now.
You just forgot.
I was wondering, I was like, no one's around behind you.
Be good. So
I got a beard.
you got a thing?
No, but I got a beard.
You guys stopped at the thing and got a beer?
Oh, well,
You weren't stopped with that.
My name is Patty Lane. I want to go on this adventure because what it will make of me to go.
Do you have any idea what it is?
I think it's a battery.
We have replaced Patty's rental, and we're back on the road. We're here! We're here! We're actually 10 miles beyond where we started. Yes! 10 miles beyond where we started in 3 hours. I don't even know how we got separated. I don't even want to trouble solve it right now. Let me say it again. You're just responsible for the person behind you. If you don't see that person, then pull over. Shake it off. Great.
Right.
All right, let's go. Just when it feels like we're getting some momentum, we have to pull over again 40 minutes later. David's bike has a new mechanical issue. My question is, 1, do you tow? 2, can you come pick this bike up and get me going quickly? So here's the deal. I'm sorry. Sucks. Yeah. Sucks up. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get this towed to a dealer who's gonna have a tech stay late at night. If they have parts in, then you're gonna be good to go and you're gonna be rolling. Okay. If they don't, you're gonna have to be waiting until Tuesday. Basically what I'm saying is, you're gonna be on your own. You okay with that?
Yeah, I think I have to be.
Attitude of the Day award right here. Attitude of the Day award. You're going to get the fan bike. He's working his fingers to the bone. Does he have a freaking finger? He worked it to the bone. Look at that. Don't raise the middle finger to the camera. What are you doing? You can't be doing that. I definitely love working with my hands. I ended up putting my hand in the table saw. One of my friends had told me, actually the friend that was there the night that it happened, he's like, you take on any task that comes to you. And he's like, you love figuring things out. And he's like, you're gonna figure this out. This is definitely the most hectic first day I have ever had. David he's gonna get in the tow truck by himself. He's gonna go up to the dealer. They're waiting for him. They're gonna get his bike going as soon as he can. He's gonna catch up to us whenever he can. We're gonna make our way towards Telluride. We're still gonna try to get close there. I doubt we're gonna get all the way to Telluride. So when I feel like it's unsafe for us to drive anymore, tell me. We're gonna get a hotel as far as we can get. If they don't have anything in the hotel, we're gonna pitch tents in the parking lot.
I fixed it. Something else broke. I fixed it. Now something else has gone wrong, and I'm stuck on the side of the highway. Will you guys keep going on while the rest of them keep going on? Thomas's bike breaks down.
Radiator is leaking. Engine is overheating. This is the third bike down in the first day. I've been doing these trips for a long time with a lot of people, and never has there been a bike that's gone down the first day, let alone 3. And not the first day, we're 50 miles in.
I feel bad for holding everybody up because I know we all just want to get to Telluride, and I just feel like I just feel pretty crappy with it now.
You can put that in the back.
First day, about everything wrong that could go wrong went wrong, except one thing. No one went down and no one's hurt. Seriously, you're in Colorado, you're healthy, you're frazzled, we have some bike issues. We'll take bike issues over bone issues any day. You think about the stuff that could have happened with the heat and with the cluster that was taking place and the frustration level. This could have been really bad. It's just really frustrating right now, and we're not even gonna be frustrated in about a half an hour.
Can we establish maybe a speed, are you comfortable at a certain speed and no more?
Over 70 is still a little...
The problem is, I was never over 70. The problem is, if the people behind aren't keeping up, like the second, third, fourth, it's like a boomerang. So that people in the back, it's a boomerang, and they're always a rubber band. They're always like, tomorrow we need to do a better job at staying together. We need to stay together tomorrow, so the people in the back have a shot. But you were hitting 70, and you were fine 70. Yeah, I never went over. I never hit the speed limit coming in this one. I was under 65 the whole way with cruise control.
Day one of the adventure of a lifetime. How am I feeling? Well, I feel a couple things. One, I feel spent.
I'm gonna make this right quick. It's been a doozy of a day.
Well, this is not what I expected my first night in Colorado to look like.
Oh, my body. What have I gotten myself into?
If everything was easy, it wouldn't be a challenge.
I think we bonded because of the challenges. And I know there'll be more to come.
So I imagine it's just gonna get progressively worse.
So I'm trying to piece together some stuff that happened today. I know Sarah stopped traffic in the middle, bike stalled. How many other things like that did you see today?
Why don't you answer that, Brad?
Yeah, you just shove it off on me, thank you. She's never been on a highway. Today was the first time on a highway. We literally stopped on the interstate, not because we were in traffic. The traffic was ahead of us. We could have kept rolling. We had to stop because we stalled a motorcycle. So we did that several times. Another time was the roundabout, just coming right here, right into the Breckenridge here. So that roundabout, we stalled it again. And both of us ran right up on her. Now we didn't hit her. I just jumped off to the shoulder because I'm like, well, I don't know what's going on.
So she was having trouble even with a 10 mile an hour
roundabout
turn.
Yeah.
It was uncomfortable watching her.
This is not like let her finish the checker game. We're talking about hundreds of foot cliff off to nowhere. Very dangerous, very technical stuff. We're talking about her life. So that's the burden I'm bearing right now. And I'm going to talk with her and I'm going to see where she is and stuff. And I don't know, I'll take it from there, but that's helpful.
Nothing would make me sadder than to see Sarah not continue with us, especially to feel like I in any way contributed towards that would be really discouraging.
I feel like it kind of sucks because, like, obviously I made it on this trip mostly based off of, like, I don't know, story and personality, not motorcycle skills. I'm trying to like trust God with whatever's happening, but I don't know what's happening and I'm frustrated.
How are you after today?
Good. It was a lot. It was scary, but at the same time, there were parts where I felt calmer.
I love pushing people. I love putting people on the edge because we grow there, but I'm concerned of putting you on the edge and I or you are going to regret it for the rest of our lives.
I'm not without concern at all. Like, I mean, I do have concerns.
Right. I'm considering having you not ride anymore because I'm afraid for your health.
Like, I know my experience is low. I felt like there's a reason God put me on this trip.
I'm just trying to make sure I take care of you. I feel burdened for that. I feel responsibility for that. I do. All right? All right.
Yeah.
If I wake up tomorrow and I feel good about you continuing, if I see another day like today, you're just done.
I don't want to be the one who doesn't make it because of my lack of experience. At this point, I feel like it's better to just assume, yes, I will make it to Phantom Lake, than to think negatively.
We could all use a trip, Captain. Get Brian's unfiltered encouragement and challenge straight to your inbox. Subscribe at briantome.com.